Today we are just a short walk from my house and we're visiting Gwennap Pit, a historic open-air amphitheatre. Gwennap Pit is full of both mining and religious history, and it's strongly associated with John Wesley, who is best known for founding the Methodist movement in the 18th century. There is a lot of information on these boards, and it's hard to show you everything on there in a video, so I will read you some of it while you have a look around. Thank you to the Gwennap Pit Visitor Centre for this information, which I am quoting from, and is available on the information boards if you do visit. For a period in the 19th century, Cornwall was the world's leading producer of tin and copper. Gwennap was dubbed as the Copper Kingdom of the Old World. It is now part of the Cornish Mining World Heritage Site, which recognises the importance of Cornish mining in shaping modern industrial society. By the end of the 19th century, a decline in the mining industry resulted in the emigration of miners known as Cousin Jacks, who took their skills to countries such as the United States, Canada, Australia and South Africa and transformed mining worldwide. There was a demand for copper as it was used to make coins, to protect ships' hulls and later for telegraph cables. It was also mixed with zinc to form brass. However, life for miners was hard and dangerous. In 1787, the Gwennap mines area was described as a bleak desert, rendered still more doleful by the unhealthy appearance of its inhabitants. At every step, one stumbles upon ladders that lead into utter darkness, or funnels that exhale warm, copperous vapours. Reverend John Wesley was a Church of England priest who preached here at Gwennap Pit 18 times. Gwennap Pit's exceptionally good acoustics and its capacity meant it became his favourite preaching place. In 1738, Wesley had a profound spiritual experience which caused him to deliver the Christian message in a fresh, enthusiastic way. Opposition to his new style from the clergy led him reluctantly to preach in the open air. His sermons received a very positive response, especially from the poor working classes. He gathered converts who became known as Methodists into societies. He and his brother Charles, a great hymn writer, travelled on horseback throughout Britain, preaching wherever opportunity arose. And in 1743 they came to Cornwall. In 1762, on his 14th visit, a high wind prevented John Wesley from preaching in the usual place at the nearby village of Carrick. Instead, he was brought here to Gwennap Pit. In 1806, a mine engineer and 4 mine captains remodelled the pit as a memorial to him, with seating for 1,500 people. On Whit Monday, 19th of May 1807, the first commemorative service took place, and it is still held annually. Today, the pit is used for worship, musical events, drama, weddings and sponsored walks. If you walk along the terrace of Gwennap Pit from top to bottom and back up again, you will have covered 1 mile and can collect a certificate from the visitor centre. As you may have noticed on the sign at the beginning of this video, Gwennap Pit is part of the Cornish Mining World Heritage Site. It is believed to have been formed from an old mine shaft or tin mining operation, the ground collapsing into an abandoned mine, creating a natural depression. The area was part of a successful mining district, and for a period in the 19th century, the district was known as the richest square mile on earth. Since being remodelled into an open-air amphitheatre, today it can hold up to 2,000 people. There is also a chapel on site which was built in 1836, which can also be explored.